Fan Then UK. Hope you guys doing well. As we're here for Friday night football in League One. Should be hopefully a good game, guys. Just getting underway now as the teams kick us off. And the ball is knocked straight out of play on that far side for a throw into Oxford. As now the ball comes back in play. And there's a challenge on that far side as the referee blows for the foul. So, yeah, hope you guys are having a good day and looking forward to the weekend of football as we've got plenty more action coming this weekend as the Scottish Cup semi-final and also the FA Cup semi-final in England. So plenty of football as well as league football as well, guys. I'm sure you guys are aware of the fixtures. So we've got a free kick now on that far side as now Stevenage cross it into the box. It's headed away by Oxford. Stevenage pick up the pieces, but the referee's blown for a foul there. So that will be a free kick to Oxford. So, yeah, if you're new to the show, guys, please do consider subscribing. And if you're listening in on Kick New to the channel, then please do follow. And don't forget, guys, please hit that like button. Now the ball comes back in play as it's knocked out wide on this near side. Kick long up the field, but it bounces all the way back to the Stevenage goalkeeper just on the edge of the box. Pure Lolly saying, hello, Gaz and Stevie. Well, Stevie not with us tonight, mate, just on my own. But thank you for that, Pure Lolly. Hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome to the show. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Now the ball played forward as both sets of players trying to win it there as Stevenage come away with it, playing it forward, but it's won back by Oxford just on the edge of their box. They play it back to the goalkeeper as he kicks it long up the field, and Stevenage managed to just marshal it back to the goalkeeper as he comes to the edge of his box. Now it's kicked long down the field on that far side as both sets of players trying to win it, but it's Oxford that come away with it as they try to knock it forward there. It's blocked off by Stevenage and the ball ricochets down the field. Now Oxford picking it up as they kick the ball long up towards the halfway line. And it's knocked out of play on that far side. So, yep, thank you for that, Pure Lolist. As I say, mate, welcome to the show. Hope you've had a good day. And as I say, always a pleasure to have you with us. And Jamie's with us. Jamie's saying, hey up, guys, how you doing? And everyone in the chat. I'm not doing too bad, thank you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Yourself, Jamie, and thank you for asking, mate. Welcome to the show. As always, pleasure to have you with us as well, Jamie. Now Oxford with the possession on that far side. He's just cut it back there to the goalkeeper. Stevenage pressing the ball, but Oxford managed to play it back out wide on that far side. As now they kick the ball long down the field. All the way, well, the linesman's put the flag up there. Why, do you know, I'm so frustrated with these linesmen, guys, with these late flags. Really is frustrating part of football these days. Pure Law saying, all's good here, guys. Cheers. Like to see Stevenage win. All right, fair enough. Any particular reason, mate? But yeah, thank you for that. Pure Lawlist. Yeah, is there any particular reason you would prefer Stevenage to win, mate? Obviously, Stevenage sitting just outside of the playoffs, but I don't think they can make it now with only 2 games remaining. Oxford still in the position, if I'm remembering rightly, that is. Now the ball played long down the field as Oxford. I might have that the wrong way around. Oh, now Oxford playing it along that far side. As the ball, well, the referee's blown for the foul here. So foul on a Oxford player on that far side, and that'll be a free kick. So yeah, just checking. I'm just double checking here. Yeah, it is Oxford. Yeah, so Oxford sitting in the last spot of the playoffs. So yeah, it's Oxford sitting in 6th position. Stevenage in 9th on 67 points, but Oxford in 73 points. So as I say, 2 games left to play. Obviously, one of those games being this one now. So yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, just trying to do the math. 67. So that's So they could get 73 points, but obviously I think yeah, yeah, Oxford have got a superior goal difference. So Stevenage just playing for pride as they now play the ball out wide on this near side. It's kicked long up the field as Oxford knock it back in the direction it came from. Now Oxford with the possession as they just play it back to their centre backs, just on the edge of the centre circle. If you're just joining us, guys, we're on 5.5 minutes gone, 0-0. As now Oxford play the ball out wide on that far side. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze then. Pure Lord saying, Jamie, hello. Hope you and Megan are well. Awesome. Thank you for that. Pure Lawless top man. Absolutely loving the positive vibes, mate. Oxford now playing the ball out towards this near side as the ball now switched out to the opposite side with a long crossfield ball. Why is he doing there? He's pulled him down just grabbed hold of his shoulders there and pulled him right down. No need for that, but it's worked against him as the referee gives the free kick to Stevenage. Thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Nice one, mate. And Jamie saying, all right, Pure, mate, how are you? How's it going? Awesome. And Pure Lawless saying, hello to Becky. She's not with me either, mate. She's at work. Saying hello to everybody that's not here. Now the ball played out wide on that far side, but Stevenage unable to keep it in there as it's gone out of play. And that will be a throw in on the far side for Oxford as now the ball comes back in play. Oxford knocking it back to the goalkeeper as now they play the ball out to this near side. Coming forward now as Stevenage press the ball. Oxford just managed to keep it though as they play it back to their centre backs on the edge of the box. Now it's what knocked it out of play on this near side. What the hell's that all about? Gifting possession back to Stevenage. So Stevenage, but yeah, thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Appreciated, mate. But yeah, she's at work tonight. Although not that it's relevant. But thank you for that, mate. Now Stevenage with the possession on this near side as the ball comes in, playing it to the byline as they try to work through the Oxford defence, but Oxford managed to intercept it as they play it forward, but it's won back by Stevenage, but they've just knocked it out of play there. Jamie saying, Pure, we all good, pal. Yourself and family. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Pure Law is saying, as good as can be, Jamie. Cheers, bud. Well, that sounds ominous. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as it's chipped forward, but the goalkeeper manages to come and intercept it. Now Stevenage trying to play out on that far side, but a challenge comes in there from Oxford, and the Stevenage player's gone to ground as the referee gives the free kick on that far side of the field, just inside the Stevenage half, probably about 10 yards from the halfway line. But yeah, thank you for that, Pure Loss. As I say, it sounds ominous, but I hope you're doing all right. Jamie saying, Pure, good to hear, mate. Absolutely. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie saying, how your day been, Gaz? I'm Pure. Just busy, mate. Just busy. Same as usual. Same shit, different day. So a round of applause going here around the ground here from Oxford fans. I think it's for, I'm not sure what it's for, to be honest. I just got a glimpse of a board then showing something, but didn't get a chance to read it before the camera moved away. So I've got a foul here, and the referee booking one of the Stevenage players. Yeah, he's manhandling him. Manhandling the Oxford player. But yeah, thank you, Jamie. Been good, mate. Like I said, just a normal day, mate. Just another working day. But thank you for asking, mate. Pure Life saying, no particular reason, Gaz. Just one or the other. I thought I'd go with Stevenage. Okay, no, fair enough. I just thought I'd ask, mate. No, that's fair enough. Although, as I say, Stevenage not really got anything to play for. They're going to finish just outside the playoffs, whatever happens, even if they manage to get another 6 points, I think they'll still fall outside the playoffs. Oxford, obviously, just inside the playoffs, mate. So they've obviously, Oxford looking to try and secure that last playoff spot. Obviously, there's Obviously, if you're not familiar with it, guys, just to let you know, Oxford are sitting in sixth, so that's the final playoff spot, and they're on 73 points, with Lincoln on seven. It's sitting in seventh position on 71 points. Blackpool in eighth position on 70 points, and Stevenage just below Blackpool on 67 points. So obviously, Oxford, Lincoln, and Blackpool still potentially with two games remaining, still potentially could exchange places, and one of those three teams end up in that last playoff spot. Barnsley are in fifth, just above Oxford on 75 points, but obviously with only two games remaining, you'd think Oxford would, Barnsley would get at least another point out of their remaining two games to secure their playoff spot. So I would say, for me personally, I would say obviously it's not mathematically certain, but I would say it's between Oxford, Lincoln, and Blackpool for that final playoff spot. Stevenage just not quite managed to give themselves the chance with the two games remaining. But thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Thank you, mate. Pure Lawless saying, how's your day been, Jamie? Awesome. Thank you, mate. Pure Lawless saying, my day's like Groundhog Day, Jamie. All right. Fair enough. I know that feeling, mate. I know that feeling. Now, Oxford losing the possession as Stevenage play it out wide on this near side. Stevenage trying to play it forward there, but Oxford just getting back to challenge for it. It's now they kick the ball long up the field. It's won back by Stevenage. It's now Stevenage play it out wide on this near side, but it's as it played back in, Oxford tried to win it there, but eventually Stevenage just knocking it back to their defenders just inside their own half. Oh, this miserable weather's driving me crazy, guys. It's making me sniffly and sneezy. Just temperature rises up a bit, gets a little bit warmer, and then it drops off again. It's the most unusual April I can remember since I was a kid, I think. I think most Aprils the last 10, 15 years have been reasonably mild, but this April, I would say it's been a bit more wintry. What do you guys think? Jamie's saying the same thing. Yeah, sorry, just reading your comment now, Jamie. Jamie's saying, Pure, it's been all right, pal. Just weather doing my head in grey. I must have anticipated that was your next comment there because I hadn't read it and just read it and you realise you're saying the same thing as me. But thank you for that, Jamie. Oxford now playing the ball into the centre before knocking it back out wide on that far side as it's played forward. But Stevenage trying to challenge for it as Oxford just cut it back there. Now they play it back into the middle as they come forward towards the edge of the box. Shot from distance, and it's right down the goalkeeper's throat as he manages to get down low and make a comfortable save there. So, yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. That's quite funny how I just thought it and then you're saying it. uh, and Jamie saying, Pure, laughing faces. And Pure saying, Jamie, it's true, mate. Yeah, with the weather, absolutely, yeah. Jamie saying, Pure, shaking hands. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Jamie saying, I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. Jamie's sitting on the fence tonight. Couldn't you have said 0-0, just so Stevie has some hope of losing that tag of the of the 0-0 scoreline. Uh, Oxford playing the ball out wide on that far side as he turns, trying to cross it in there, but it's blocked off by Stevenage, deflected behind. So corner on the far side for Oxford. I'm starting to think it's this damn thing on my microphone that makes me sniffly. I was fine before I sat in front of this. Now the ball crossed in as it's knocked away by Stevenage and it's gone out of play on that far side for a throw in. So yeah, Jamie on the fence. Hey. Pure Life saying fair shout, Jamie. Yeah, absolutely, Pure Loyalist. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see. Oxford now playing the ball in as Stevenage win it back. And now Stevenage on the charge as they knock the ball long down this near side of the field, but it's just intercepted there by Oxford as they knock it out of play. And that will be a throw into Stevenage on this near side, quite close to the halfway line. Jamie's saying, I got some bills to pay tomorrow. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't. I know that feeling. I know. It's depressing, isn't it, with all the bills, mate? But yeah, well, if it's a big bill you've got to pay, you could always elope, or you know, you could always just go and start. Obviously, if it's a couple of £1,000 bill you've got to pay, just emigrate to another country, mate. Although they'll come after you there. The ball played down this near side as now Oxford headed it back in the direction it came from. As now Oxford chipping it into the centre of the field. Say now, just knock it back to their centre backs. One of the Oxford players there down in the centre circle, just getting back to his feet as Oxford now switch the play out to this near side. Coming forward as Stevenage come to press the ball from the front, but Oxford just play it back to their centre backs just on the edge of the centre circle. Now the ball played forward. I say, chip the ball up towards the edge of the Stevenage box, but Stevenage make the challenge as they win it back there. They try to clear their lines, but it's won back by Oxford as they play it out wide to this near side. And as Stevenage challenge for it, the ball has gone behind, ricocheted. And I think, yeah, that's going to be a corner. So corner on this near side for Oxford. Pure Lolly saying, Gaz, Jamie, could you not have said 0-0? Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. Just give Stevie a bit of relief from the tag. Corner comes in. It's deep towards the back post. Oh, Oxford just unable to get a shot on target as it just goes wide there with a header. And that will be a goal kick to Stevenage. Jamie saying, Pure, okay, 0-0 then. Yeah, well, yeah, well, I'm sure Stevie would be buzzing if you did come in with a 0-0 off the bat, mate. He's been labelled with that for a while now. It's well over a year. Now the ball played down that far side as Oxford racing towards the edge of the Stevenage box. Stevenage make the challenge, but Oxford managing to keep the possession as now they play it into the centre. Now coming towards the edge of the box there, but a mistime pass is deflected and Stevenage managed to pick it up straight away as they knock it away. Oxford regain the possession further up the field as now they play it out wide on that far side, coming forward again towards the edge of the box as they try and play it in, but it's intercepted by Stevenage, who knock it away up the field, and eventually Oxford win the possession back as they just knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper as Stevenage pressing well from the front. Now Oxford playing the ball out to this near side. I say try to build again from the back, just playing it back into the middle though. As Stevenage pressing the ball from the front. Oxford switched the play out to the far side. Now the ball knocked forward into the Stevenage half as they're just playing it about on that far side of the field, close to the halfway line, as eventually Stevenage come to press the ball and Oxford play it back again to their centre-backs. Now it's switched out to this near side as the ball played forward now under pressure. Stevenage make the challenge and the referee has blown for the foul, so that'll be a free kick to Stevenage. I think I need a new microphone cover. I don't think this is very. What was it John Candy said in Planes, Trains and Automobiles? Hypoallergenic or whatever it is. So free kick here. Ball kicked long down the field by the goalkeeper. As both sets of players trying to intercept it there on the edge of the box, but it's Oxford that come away with it. And Stevenage make the challenge, but the referee blows for another foul, and Oxford take the free kick quickly as they play it out wide on that far side. Now, Stevenage come across to challenge for the ball as Oxford just cut it back there into the centre of the field. Now is switching the play out to this near side as they play the ball forward, long up the field, but it bounces. Well, it's gone to no one there as it's gone behind, and that'll be a goal kick to Stevenage. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could, and thank you very much if you have already. Really appreciated. Best way to let us know if you like us covering this fixture or your team is hitting that like button. So thank you, as I say, if you have, guys. So goal kick now for Stevenage. And Pure Lawless liking that top stuff, guys. Jamie saying, I wish you wish for a 0-0 or you wish for better weather. I think he's wishing for better weather. I'm right with you there, mate. Ball knocked out of play on that far side, and that'll be a throw in to Stevenage, midway inside the Oxford half on the far side of the field. Pure Lord saying, Jamie, don't pay Bill, pay someone else. Yeah, yeah. Well, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? If it was a lot of bills and a big chunk of cash, it'd be nice to go and find a nice cottage in the Bahamas or something, although that's probably expensive. Now Oxford on the charge as they play the ball out wide on this near side, coming towards the edge of the box. Oh, Stevenage there with a poor challenge. And the referee, yeah, he's going to give the foul. I think he's going to book him. Is he going to book him here? Yeah, he just pushed the Oxford player to ground there. Couldn't win, no attempt to win the ball back, just shoved him right over. Really poor challenge. And Paris, how you doing, mate? Paris saying hi. How you doing, Paris? Paris Hughes joining us. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you've had a good week and good to have you with us. Thank you for that, Paris. As I say, mate, pleasure to have you with us. So Oxford have got a free kick here, guys. Right out on this near side, right on the edge of the box. Not quite the best angle for a shot on goal. Although it's not an impossibility. We have seen goals come from this kind of weird position, but I think more likely a cross into the box. It's right on the edge of the box. So now Oxford taking it short. I say play it into the box. Stevenage quickly come to press the ball as Oxford trying to find some space here, but not able to as they just cut the ball back towards the touchline. Now played back as they knock it about on this near side. Stevenage pressing the ball really well, but Oxford try eventually come back inside as now they take a shot from outside the box, but it's blocked off by Stevenage as the ball deflects away. And now Stevenage trying to come out from the back as Oxford win it back there on the edge of the box. Shot comes in, but it's well wide of that far post. And that will be a goal kick to Stevenage. So thank you for that, Paris. And as I say, mate, welcome to the show. Jamie saying, Pure, I wish, mate. What are you wishing for, Jamie? Better weather, mate, because I'm with you there if that's what you're wishing for. Pure Life saying, Stevie Special. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Stevie Special. Although he's had that tag for too long. It's put people off predicting. Oh, Paris has gone for the 0-0 off the bat. Paris saying 0-0. Well, thank you for that, mate. But that's what we call a Stevie special. But if you're right, we'll be calling it a Paris special. Stevie was the last one to predict a 0-0 and get it right. So if you're right, mate, then we'll be calling it the Paris special. Anybody who predicts a 0-0 correctly here on Fanden gets the 0-0 named after them. At least until somebody else gets it right. Anyway, Stevenage on that far side as they get the cross into the box. And the goalkeeper just manages to jump the highest as he intercepts it and plucks the ball out of the air. Now Oxford to play out from the back. As they just play it forward here, cagily coming out from the edge of their own box. So thank you for that, Paris. Now the ball kicked long up the field as it's intercepted by Stevenage as they knock it forward, but it's won back by Oxford as now Oxford play it forward into the box as the goalkeeper comes out, makes the challenge, and the ball's gone behind, but no claims for a penalty there. The referee, I think he's given it as a corner. If you guys noticed that the radar on screen is just slightly ahead of me, guys, so apologies about that. But as I said many times, I'll leave it on the screen to keep you guys better informed. Yeah, that definitely looks like a penalty to me. He's taking the man. Yeah, he's taking the man, not the ball. It's a penalty. That should be a penalty to Oxford, but the referee has shown no backbone to give it. Corner comes in. It's towards the back post. But as Oxford try to head it towards goal, it just gets past them, but the referee's blown the whistle. Well, not an impressive start to the game for the ref here. Oxford had a really good shout there for the penalty. Yeah, the goalkeeper's taken the man and not the ball. So there's no question it's a penalty, but not given. Jamie saying, hello, Paris. How you doing? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Pure Lawless saying, Paris, hello. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lawless. And Jamie is saying, better weather, Gaz. Yeah, better weather. Absolutely, mate. I'm with you there. And I'm not a religious man, but I'm praying for it. Now, Oxford playing the ball out wide on this near side as they come forward into the Stevenage half. Stevenage trying to challenge for it there, but the referee not giving the foul as Stevenage win it back. Now, Stevenage coming forward down this near side as Oxford try to make the challenge, but Stevenage still coming there as now they have lost it as Oxford trying to get on the charge down this near side. Stevenage make the challenge and win it right back. Now Stevenage playing it back into the centre of the park as they knock it out wide to that far side. Oxford coming to press the ball. And now Stevenage managed to work through the press as they keep coming forward on that far side, just cutting it back there, though, as Oxford again tried to challenge for it. Now Stevenage playing it back into the centre of the park. Pure Lloyd saying, Jamie, definitely. Absolutely, yeah. I'd go for some better weather, guys. And Pure Lloyd saying 1-1 Paris. Is that your prediction, mate? Paris said 0-0. So Pure Lloyd saying 1-1. And Jamie saying big game tomorrow, Blades v Burnley. Yeah. So a few big games tomorrow. With the cup games as well, mate. But yeah, big game that for you guys, though, definitely. Now Oxford with the possession as they play it out wide to this near side, coming forward now up towards the halfway line as Stevenage come to press the ball there, and it's just cut back to the Oxford centre backs. Now they switch to play out to the opposite side of the field as they knock the ball forward into the Stevenage half, but Stevenage make the challenge and the ball's gone out and play on that far side for a throw in, just inside the Stevenage half. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. If you like us covering your team or this fixture or this league, that's the best way to let us know. Highlight good likes, give us a clue to what games you guys like us to cover. Now the ball played forward as Oxford take the throw in. It's challenged by Stevenage as Oxford just knock it back towards the halfway line. Now it's played into the middle as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now coming towards the edge of the box as Oxford get the cross in, but it's straight into the goalkeeper's midriff as he manages to intercept that quite comfortably, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Stevenage. So, yeah, you're absolutely right, Jamie. Best of luck with that one, mate. Ben is saying hi. How you doing, Ben? Is that a normal? Is that Ben we know or a new Ben? I'm not sure, but welcome to the show, Ben. How you doing, mate? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for that, Ben. Saying hi. Top man. Piolo saying, Jamie, what's your prediction on that game? I would say 2-1 Sheffield, to be honest, because I think Burnley have just been. I don't know what's gone wrong with them this season. I thought they'd make a good, put in some good performances in the Premier League this season, and just simply on how well they played last season in the Championship. But they haven't really shown much of it, have the guys? Throwing on the far side for Stevenage as now they chip the ball forward. It's knocked away by Oxford as they try and knock it out wide to this near side, but it's won back by Stevenage. As now Stevenage play the ball forward and Oxford come to challenge for it as Stevenage just cut it back there, playing it back to the halfway line. But yeah, good question. Pure Lawless style said 2-1 Sheffield United. Now the ball played out wide on this near side as Stevenage coming towards the edge of the box. Oxford trying to challenge for it, but Stevenage managed to keep it there. As now the ball crossed into the box. It's headed behind by Oxford, and that's going to be a corner on this near side for Stevenage. Pure Lawless saying hello, Ben. Awesome, thank you, mate. And Jamie also saying hi, Ben. Top stuff, guys. Paris saying 2-2. Okay, Paris changing that. Well, I always go with your first prediction. What you guys give. But thank you for that, Paris. Now the ball out for a corner on this near side as we just wait for it to come in. Now the corner taken as it's punched away by the goalkeeper, but not cleared as Stevenage managed to pick up the possession on that far side as it deflected away from goal. Now Oxford quickly come out to press the ball as Stevenage managed to get in behind, and now the ball crossed in. It's knocked into the back of the net, and Stevenage have scored. Well, they just played it in from the byline and towards the near post, and somehow it's knocked past the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper was looking all over the place for where the ball had gone by the looks of it. But 31 and a half minutes gone, guys. Oxford 0, Stevenage 1. It was just knocked away out to that far side. Stevenage managed to keep it under pressure. 3 Oxford defenders trying to win it back, but Stevenage managed to get past them, played it to the byline, crossed it in, and it was tapped into the back of the net at the near post past the goalkeeper, even though he stood right there, the keeper, but he couldn't keep it out. So if you're just joining us, guys, we've just had the first goal of the game. Stevenage have just scored, playing the ball into the box from the far side of the field. So thank you, Paris. Pure Law is saying, Gaz, no prediction, just a joke regarding your comment to Jamie with 0-0. Right. Okay, mate. My bad. Now Oxford with the possession as they come forward now, playing it out wide on this near side. Stevenage come to challenge for it as Oxford just cut it back there. Now Oxford playing it back into the centre of the park as they switch the play out to the opposite side of the field. Now coming forward in the Stevenage half. Stevenage come to press the ball. Apologies, guys, if you notice in the radar is slightly ahead of me. No control over that, though. As I leave it on the screen to keep you guys better informed. But I can't, unfortunately, it's not in time with what I see on the TV. So my apologies there, guys. But hopefully it does its job keeping you guys more informed so you're not totally reliant on my commentary. But thank you for that, Pure Lies. Ben, he's saying, I'm a Lincoln fan, so need Oxford to lose or draw. Well, thank you for that, Ben. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. I wasn't sure if you was another Ben because we have another Ben that's a regular member of the Fan Den community. But big hello to you and welcome to Fan Den. Great to have a Lincoln fan with us. Awesome. So free kick here for Oxford. It's about 30 yards from goal, out to this near side. Ball crossed into the box. It's headed away by Stevenage as Oxford regain the possession further up the field. Now they head it forward as it's knocked into the box, but Stevenage just managing to marshal it back to the goalkeeper there, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Stevenage. So yeah, thank you for that, Ben, and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Pure Loyalist with a thumbs up and laughing faces to Paris. Nice one, mate. Pure Loyalist saying, Ben, I'd like to see Stevenage win. Well, they're winning at the moment, mate. They're winning at the moment. As I always tell you guys, I try to be as neutral as possible. So I have no preference on either of these two teams. I just want to enjoy football, as always, and give you guys as best commentary as I can from a neutral perspective. Oxford now with a throw-in on that far side, midway inside their own half. As the ball comes back in play, it's knocked into the centre. As it's knocked forward, and Eventually, Oxford knock it out of play on that far side. Yeah, I just realised I'm wearing yellow, and I saw some fans might think that that means I'm an Oxford fan, but that's not the case. I'm a neutral fan in this game, guys. So don't misunderstand the colours I'm wearing. It just happens to be that I like bright colours. Um, Ben is saying yes. Okay, thank you for that, Ben. Paris saying hi, Ben. Awesome. Thank you, Paris. You guys, absolutely class as always. Long throw now for Stevenage as it comes into the box. It's knocked away, not cleared here. Stevenage pick it up outside the box, now just knocking it away to keep the possession. Long ball now crossed out wide to that far side, but Oxford managing to get a header on that, and they knocked it out of play for another throw into Stevenage out on that far side, about 6 or 7 yards from the corner flag. So, yep, nice one, Paris. Hughes, top man. Thank you, mate. And Ben saying hi, right back. Top stuff. Thank you, Ben. And Pure Life saying that's 1-0 to Stevenage. It is, mate. Long throw comes into the box now for Stevenage. As again, it's knocked away. But this time, Oxford trying to charge away with it, but it's won back by Stevenage further up the field as Oxford tried to challenge, but Stevenage just play it back to their defensive line, just on the edge of the halfway line. And now they play it forward, working it out towards this near side, though, as Oxford try to challenge for it. The ball's played forward there, but Oxford win it back as they now try to come forward, knocking it forward there, but it's almost intercepted by Stevenage. But Oxford have managed to win it back as now they charge forward into the Stevenage half. But again, Stevenage challenge for it and win it back. Now Stevenage kicking the ball long down the field, but it goes all the way back to the Oxford goalkeeper. So thank you for that, Pure Laws. Tracy saying, get in Stevenage. How you doing, Tracy? Welcome to Football Fan in UK, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. And thank you for that, Tracy. Let us know what club you support, Tracy. Pure Laws saying, Ben, you'll be happy with that. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure he is. And Ben saying, I am. Yep, Lincoln still potentially could get into the playoffs. For me, guys, as I said before, the playoff spots, I think it's now, obviously, some fans might argue mathematically, but for me, I think it's between Oxford, Lincoln, and Blackpool, obviously, depending on how this result goes for Oxford. But yeah, Lincoln and Blackpool still with hope of nicking that final playoff spot. Now Oxford playing the ball out wide on that far side as they now come towards the edge of the box. Well, that's a really poor effort. He's took a shot from distance, but it's always rising. In fact, if there'd have been goal on the moon, I don't think he'd have scored that. That's a really poor effort from Oxford. So goal kick to Stevenage. And Ben saying I am. Well, absolutely. Why not, Ben? Yep. Still hope for your team to get in those playoff spots, mate. Piolo saying, Tracy, hello. Hope you're well. Awesome. Thank you, Piolo. This top man. You guys, class as always with the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Piolo. Piolo saying, Ben, good man. Awesome. And Tracy saying, hi, Ben. Another imp here. All right, so you're a Lincoln fan. Well, pleasure to have you with us, Tracy. Top stuff, mate. Now, Oxford on the charge down the middle as they come towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in there, but it's blocked off by Stevenage as they manage to win it back. Now, Stevenage playing it out wide on this near side as they kick the ball long up towards the halfway line, but it's won back by Oxford. And now Oxford with the possession as they come forward down the middle, knocking it out wide to that far side as Stevenage come to press the ball, but Oxford managing to keep the possession here as they play it forward. Now the ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away by Stevenage. Stevenage now kick the ball long out wide on that far side up to the halfway line, but it's won back by Oxford on the halfway line. As now they switch the play out to this near side. Now playing it forward into the Stevenage half. So thank you for that, Tracy. Jamie saying back. I get in a drink and Megan a drink. All right, no worries, Jamie. No worries, mate. Ball played out wide on that far side. It's now Oxford coming towards the edge of the box. They play it in here. Well, it's gone past everybody, and that's gone behind for a goal kick to Stevenage. But yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. Piolo is saying, Remember to hit the like button, folks. Helps the channel out. Thank you, Pure Lawless, top man. Absolutely, guys. If you like us covering this fixture or your team, please do hit that like button. Or this league, we cover a lot of football here on Football Fandom. We cover Championship, League One, League Two, Premier League, and Scottish football as well. And in the future, we hope to start covering some Northern Irish football and possibly Welsh football as well. Or we cover all four nations internationally. We just at the moment we too much to do with covering Scotland and England to cover Northern Ireland League and Welsh League just yet. But hopefully we might do in the future. But yeah, as I say, guys, if you like to be kept informed of plenty of football, then this is the channel for you. Pure Lawless. So, yeah, thank you, Pure Lawless. Appreciated, mate. If you can, guys, please do hit that like button. Thank you if you have. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Pure Lawless saying, Jamie, I'll have one also. Yeah, I've got one right here. Free kick now for Stevenage as the ball played forward. It's knocked on there, but Oxford have won it back as now Oxford playing it out wide on this near side as they come forward, playing it, long ball up to, they've got him behind here, but no, it's the goalkeeper just coming out to intercept it there as he knocks it away. And now Stevenage winning the ball back outside the box. Now Stevenage played it out wide on this near side as it played forward, and it's just, it just takes a deflection off the Oxford player and it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side. Yeah, thank you for that, Pure Loss. Jamie saying, Pure, what you drinking, pal? I only got some Carlin in. Fair enough. Rich Bow Sports, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. And Rich Bow Sports saying, Fandom community. Yeah, absolutely, mate. All you guys that come and get involved regular, part of the Fandom community. But yeah, welcome to the show, Rich Paul. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you've had a good week. And good to see you. It's now Oxford playing the ball back to the goalkeeper there. It's now played out wide on that far side as Oxford trying to get on the attack again here. But Stevenage come across to press the ball as now it's played into the centre, now knocked out wide to this near side as Oxford switched the play. Stevenage not falling for the trick though as they just sit back and let Oxford play the ball about inside their own half. And so now Oxford play all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now it's chipped out wide again on this near side as Stevenage come to challenge for it, but it's played into the middle as Stevenage do manage to win it now, but they just as quickly as they win it, they've given it back to Oxford. Now Oxford playing the ball out wide to that far side as it's knocked forward there. Well, we're nearly on half time. That's gone by quick. Pure Law saying Cole on the rocks for me, Jamie. Cola on the rocks. I thought he said coal then. Cola on the rocks. Thank you for that, Pure Laws. Tracy's saying the Imps. Yep, the Imps being Lincoln. Obviously, you guys still with it, in with a good shout to get the playoff spot, mate. We'll see what happens in the final two games. But yeah, I got family over there in Lincoln. Although they're not football fans. They're not football fans, but I've got family over there. So I do get over there from time to time. I'm due a visit, actually, as it's my cousin that lives over there, and it's his birthday this weekend. He catches up to me. Catches up to an even age. We're only a month apart. He likes to remind me that every year. So, yeah. We've got a free kick here awarded by the referee for Oxford just outside the Stevenage box, slightly out to this near side, but really good position for a shot on goal. So thank you for that, Tracy. As I say, pleasure to have you with us, mate. Paris is saying Oxford United 0, Stevenage 1. Yeah, that's the score. Thank you, Paris. Nice one, mate. Yep, 1-0 so far, but will we get a second one here from this free kick? As I say, guys, radar is slightly ahead of me, so apologies there. But as I say, I'll just leave it on for you guys to be better informed because as you guys are regular fan denners know, I try to involve you guys in the fan den show as much as possible. So the radar allows me to do the commentary, but also try to read out the commentary comments from you guys as well. But Oxford now with a free kick taken as it's knocked away. Well, good save by the goalkeeper there. I think he saw that quite late. And it's not a bad effort as the wall, he just got it round the wall. Yeah, good big strong hand there by the Stevenage goalkeeper. Got a massive respect for him there. How he managed to see that, I don't know. But now Oxford with the corner as it comes in. It's not. Oh, it's just wide of the far post. Well, it'd be nice to get an end-to-end game, wouldn't it, guys, with loads of goals. Thank you for that, Paris. Jamie is saying pure, laughing. Thank you, mate. Piolo saying Richmond, Richmond Sport, Richpo, not Richmond. Richmond Sport. Hello, hope all is good. Awesome. Thank you, Piolo. It's top, man. And Jamie is saying, hello, Tracy. Welcome. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. You're absolute star. So there goes the half-time whistle, guys. And at half-time, it has finished Oxford 0, Stevenage 1. So, yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. Top stuff, mate. And Tracy saying, I'm good, thank you. Awesome. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. And as I say, pleasure to have you with us. Let's have a look at the halftime match stats, guys. Just bear with me a second. I know you guys can see some stats there on the screen, but I always prefer to look at the side-by-side stats. So I'm just going to bring it on the screen so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Don't worry if you can't read it, as it is smaller print. I will read it out to you guys, just in case you can't, and you're listening in on a small device and you can't see it. So just bear me a second, guys. And don't forget, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. And don't misunderstand me wearing yellow. That doesn't mean I'm an Oxford fan, because I'm not. I'm a neutral fan on this game, guys. It just happens to be I like light, bright colours. So here's how the game has gone in that first half, guys. Total shots, 8 for Oxford. Is that 8 or 9? No, sorry, 9. 9 shots for Oxford. None for Stevenage, it's saying. Oh, that doesn't read right, does it? Shots on target, 2 for Oxford. None for Stevenage. I suppose, yeah, it wasn't a shot, the goal that they scored, was it actually? It was a header. So yeah, it was actually, well, it could be argued whether it was a header or a deflected ball, but it wasn't actually a direct shot. So I suppose that does count. None for Oxford. Possession, 68% for Oxford, 32% for Stevenage. Passes, 281 for Oxford, 132 for Stevenage. Pass accuracy, 83% for Oxford, 62% for Stevenage. Fouls, 6 against Oxford, 8 against Stevenage. Yellow cards, just the 1 against Stevenage. No red cards. Offsides, 1 for Oxford and 1 for Stevenage, respectively. Corners, 4 for Oxford and 1 for Stevenage. So there you go, guys. That's how the first half has gone in numbers. We will have a look at the league table at full time. But as I say, that gives you guys a rough idea up to now of how the game's gone in numbers. So yeah, Tracy saying I'm good. Thanks. Thank you, Tracy. Ben is saying if Oxford drop points once and we win our 2 games, we get playoffs. Right. So obviously Ben is saying if Oxford lose this one, the advantage would go to Lincoln. And that, yep, you're absolutely right, Ben. You're absolutely right, mate. I think I might take this yellow top off in a minute because I didn't think about Oxford playing in yellow. It'd be putting some people off, wouldn't they? They'd be thinking I'm an Oxford fan. It's crazy how you have to think what colours you're wearing. You guys won't believe it how much you have to think about what colours you're wearing on when you come on camera, just in case people misinterpret it. But yeah, thank you for that, Ben. You're absolutely right, mate. You guys will be in the in the driving seat, as they say. If you was obviously if Oxford was to lose this one, mate. Pure Law is saying Rich Postport. Sorry, it's spelled correct. At it again. Hate it. No worries, Pure Lawlist. I got what you meant, mate. I got what you meant. But thank you for that. Rich Postport saying Fandom community, I'm still in shock and saddened by the decision to end FA Cup replays. Is there any positive aspect to it, to this? Well, not from a football fan point of view, but it's an absolute disgrace. The only positive, if there is one, is that there's a narrative. There's a narrative. There's a narrative, of, in my opinion, why they've done it. It's being pressured by FIFA and UEFA because FIFA and UEFA want to. Well, next season, UEFA are changing the format of the Champions League, so there's going to be more games. Going to be more games, so that means teams will be playing more in UEFA competitions that are involved in it. And then next season, not next season, the next season, the season after that, FIFA introduced the new Club World Cup, and that's going to mean more games. So basically, we're getting we're getting the domestic games reduced so that it accommodates UEFA and FIFA, which is an absolute disgrace. So I don't see any positives in it, mate. But good question, Rich Paul Sports. Thank you for that, mate. Mate. To be fair with you, I was pretty irritated when they scrapped the replays in the League Cup. So yeah, hearing that I knew it was going to come in the FA Cup as well, but when they did it in the League Cup, but the problem is we can't do nothing about it because fans are too divided. If it was up to me, guys, I would bring all fans together and fight for the rights for fans to have a voice. But unfortunately, fans are too divided by club loyalties. And it's that as much as I respect fans' loyalties to their club, I also think we should be showing a certain amount of loyalty to football because if we don't, in 20, 30 years' time, guys, the Football League and the football structure might not be recognisable to what we've all grown up with. It might completely change. It will do if these organisations like UEFA and FIFA have got anything to do with it, because all they care about is the profit. They don't care about football. They don't care about you and me. They don't care about fans' rights. They don't care whether you get. All they care about is you paying that ticket money. And that is the way football's going. And that is what's wrong with today's game. But I'm not going to rant and rave tonight, guys. I'm going to try and keep my cool head and chilled out. But I'm sure we'll be debating some of that in the summer. But thank you for that, Rich Paul Sports. Pure Law saying sports. And Pure Law saying Rich Paul Sports. That's twice. It's corrected my spelling. Don't worry about it. Pure Lies, we know it happens, mate. We're well aware of it. So thank you for that, mate. Jamie is saying, well said, Pure. Thank you, Jamie. Pure Lawless with a thumbs up to Jamie. Awesome. You guys, absolutely class as always. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Jamie saying, Pure, what you doing tomorrow, mate? Well, I'm not sure if he's going. Are you going to game this weekend, Pure Lawless? Obviously, Rangers got a semi-final cup game on Sunday. I think it is they play in the Scottish Cup tomorrow. It's Aberdeen v Celtic, and then Rangers play on Sunday, if I remember correctly. So I'm not sure if he's going to that one. But thank you for that, Jamie. Pure Lawless saying, Jamie, who's going to win the Burnley game? Well, personally, myself, I think, my brain's gone. So it's been a long day, guys. Sheffield, I think Sheffield will win it. I think Sheffield. I said it before. I think they'll win 2-1. Just Burnley have just been shocking this season. I've been really disappointed with them, to be honest. And I don't say that lightly. I have no favouritism to Burnley. It's just I was expecting big things from them this season. I wasn't expecting them to be like stupidly big things, but I thought they might push into Europa League places or something like that. You know, because obviously, if you saw them last season, guys, in the Championship, they were doing really well. Really well last season. They were unstoppable. I'm trying to think of the manager's name now. It's gone up. Vincent Company, that's it. Vincent Company, the manager. He did really well at Burnley last season, didn't he? But we'll have to wait and see with Burnley and Sheffield going head to head this weekend. Jamie saying pure played. I hope I'm going to say a draw. Oh, Jamie's sitting on the fence. Oh, Jamie. Oh, I'm disappointed in you, mate. I thought you'd be feeling more confident for that one. Well, at least he's honest. At least he's honest. Fair enough. Pure Lord said, Jamie, same as today. No doubts, mate. The only thing that changes here is the weather. Yeah, 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 that's true. Callum Coyle, how you doing, Callum? Welcome to Football Fandom. Callum Coyle saying you. Callum saying you pool were growing up. Go on. Blackpool, good result. For us. Good result for us, I think he's trying to say there. Thank you for that, Callum, and welcome to Football Fandom UK, Callum Coyle. Top stuff. Thank you for that, mate. Jamie's saying pure, it's Yorkshire weather. Yeah. And Callum is saying, hi, Imps, I think that is. Is that Imps, I think? Thank you for that, Callum. Awesome. Thank you, mate. I think that's Imps. Pure Law saying Jamie. Yeah, I know. Pure Laws is saying, I'll be back shortly, coffee time. No worries. Pure Laws, thank you, mate. Jamie saying, Pure. Okay, mate, pal. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. John Wall. John Walker, is that it? John Walker saying, come on, Stevenage. Thank you for that, John. Welcome to the show and welcome to Football Fan Den. John Walker. Let us know what club you support, mate. Are you a Stevenage fan or are you a fan of a different club hoping Stevenage stop Oxford winning? Let us know, John, but thank you for that, mate, and welcome to Football Fan Den. Pure Lawless with a thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Right, guys, you'll have to bear me a second. I'll be right back. Just going to take a uh, quick call of nature. Sorry about that, guys. Somebody knocking at the damn door. Yeah, thank you, Pure Loyalist. John is saying, come on, Stevenage. Well, I'm presuming you might be a Stevenage fan then, mate. Let us know if you are. Jamie saying, hi, John. Welcome. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff. Top man. John saying, hello, Ben. Awesome. Thank you, John. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Jamie saying, chill out, guys. Yeah, I am. I am, Jamie. I'm not getting irate about that tonight. There's plenty of time for that. Pure Loyalist is saying back. Hello, John. Awesome. Thank you. Pure Loyalist. And Jamie saying, that's a fast coffee. Yeah, I know. I didn't even get time to go. I just got a chance to go and answer the door then. But thank you for that, Jamie. Top stuff, mate. And people are saying, Gaz, not going back to anyone anymore. Not going back to any more games until the pride of wearing the Rangers top and the fight comes back to the team. Well, yeah, I know you said that the other day. I just didn't know if you'd be going to the cup game because obviously it's a semi-final, so it's it's not just a normal league game, is it? It's a semi-final and a chance to get to a final. So, but fair enough. I respect your opinion, mate. Thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. So we're back underway, guys, as Oxford now with the possession on that far side as they just knock it back to the goalkeeper. Paris is saying Brighton, Man City, Thursday, 25th of April. Thank you, Paris. I've not looked that far ahead yet, mate. I've not looked that far ahead, to be fair. But yeah, what do you guys make of 5 teams? We had 5 UK clubs in the in Europe last night, and only one of them got. Well, sorry, this week should I say? 5 UK clubs in Europe this week, and only one has progressed to the semi-finals. What do you guys make of that? I'd love to know your thoughts. I've got to say, it looks to me as we just touched on there about the replays being scrapped for the FA Cup, but yet UEFA are going to introduce more games next season. So if the clubs that play in Europe will be playing more games, but I think to see Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool all failing to get a result in Europe this week, I think it suggests that that players are getting burnt out, guys. It does. It really does. That's what it suggests to me. That they're just getting towards the back end of the season and they're just running out of steam. The amount of games coming thick and fast, one after the other. You got to think some of the lower league teams, clubs, guys. Oh, ball crossed into the box here by Oxford. Claims for a handball. As Oxford take the shot from the edge of the box, but the goalkeeper makes the save as eventually it's deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner on this near side for Oxford. But yeah, as I was just saying, guys, I think it's evidence that players might be getting burnt out. Maybe we don't witness that the same in the lower leagues because obviously not all lower league players play international football, but Premier League players play a lot of football. But then again, uh, there's a fair argument to say it evens up because there's more league games in Championship and League One. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you think players are getting too much demand to play too much, I'd love to know your theories on that, guys. If you think that's uh, something we should be taking notice of. Oxford have taken the corner, but it's knocked away as now they play it out to this near side as another cross comes in, but it's gone well wide, and that will be a goal kick to Stevenage. So thank you for that, Parish. Pure Life saying, Jamie, wife made it. Made it. I had to go get it. Okay, fair enough, mate. Jamie saying, pure best way. Thank you, mate. So we've got what's going on here? Oh, the referee's given a free kick here to Oxford. So free kick to Oxford inside their own half as now they take it short, playing it out to that far side. As now they come forward, playing it into the middle there as Stevenage make the challenge, but Oxford have knocked it out wide on this near side as they're still coming forward now, taking it to the byline. Ball crossed in, it's knocked away by Stevenage, but not cleared as eventually Stevenage knock it out of play on this near side. Pure Love saying, Jamie, it's called equality. Yeah, well, fair enough. John is saying, come on, Stevenage and Lincoln. So I'm presuming that means you're a Lincoln fan. I think so. I think he's just put Lincoln, so I think he is. But thank you for that, John. And as I say, mate, pleasure to have you with us. Now Oxford playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. If you're just joining us, guys, we're on 49 minutes gone. Currently Oxford 0, Stevenage 1. And now Oxford with the possession, played back to the goalkeeper as Stevenage pressed the ball well on that far side. So thank you for that, John. And Jamie is saying, Pure, I got kicked upstairs tonight watching this game. Megan watching Emmerdale and Coronation Street. Oh, mate, I think you need, and no disrespect to your lovely lady, but I think you need to remind her this is 2024, not 1980. Coronation, I can't believe them two shows are still going with all the TV and internet and stuff now. I can't stand that stuff. My mum used to make me watch it when I was a kid, and it's oh no, I'd rather watch paint dry. Well, ball played out on that far side as Stevenage have knocked it out of play, and that is the referee giving it. What's he giving it? Has he given it as a corner or throwing? No, he's giving it as a throw in. I wasn't sure then because they knocked it off the byline, so I wasn't sure if it had sneaked over the line. But no, the referee's given the throw in on the far side for Oxford. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you like us covering either of these two teams or this league. That's the best way to let us know. Don't take any notice of me wearing yellow. That's nothing to do with Oxford. I'm neutral in this game. I'm just simply like bright colours, so that's why I'm wearing yellow. Nothing to do with Oxford. As now the ball played long down the far side as Stevenage trying to come forward here, but the goalkeeper manages to get to it first. As now Oxford build again from the back. Long crossfield ball up the field out wide to this near side. As now it's cut back there as Oxford eventually play it all the way back to the halfway line. Piolo saying, Jamie, I get kicked upstairs every night, my mate. She's a good wife. Okay. Well, fair enough. John is saying, I support Lincoln City. Awesome. Well, good to have you with us, John. Yeah, Lincoln is a good club. No, as I said before, I've got family living over in Lincoln, although they're not football fans. But yeah, do get over there from time to time. And some very knowledgeable football fans, I would say, in Lincoln as well. From when I've talked to a few of them, but obviously I've not talked to the whole fan community in Lincoln. But I've talked to one or two of them when I've been overseeing my cousin. Jamie is saying, pure like Megan. She at home. When she at work, I can watch TV downstairs. Okay, mate. Um, Pure Law saying, Jamie, take the remote for downstairs TV and change the channel. She'll go nuts. Look forward to it. Now the ball kicked away by Stevenage. Well, the referee's blown for the foul here, so that's going to be a free kick to Stevenage. As he tried to kick the ball long up the field there, but Oxford challenged for it. Paris is saying Everton Liverpool Wednesday, 24th of April. Well, as I've said before, Cat Paris, I just concentrate on one day at a time, mate. Cover that many games here on Fanden. It's best to just concentrate on one day at a time. Tomorrow, busy day with semi-final in the Scottish Cup, semi-final in the FA Cup, as well as league games as well. So we'll worry about midweek games when we get to midweek. We're still not out of this midweek quite yet. Now the ball played forward down that far side by Oxford as it's challenged by Stevenage, but the referee, well, yeah, he's just running out of play there, so it's going to be a throw into Stevenage on that far side, midway inside their own half. Pure Jamie saying, Pure, I get me mo. She killed me. Okay, fair enough. And Pure Lawless laughing. Jamie saying, it's been a day season of English football. It's been a day season of English football. This season getting knocked out of Europe. It's not for an It's not far on player. It's not fair on players, but them are good money. Oh, now the ball played into the box there by Oxford as Stevenage managed to knock it away, and now Stevenage on the charge as they come forward into the Oxford half. Oxford challenged for it on that far side, and it's gone out for a throw in midway inside their own half. Oxford take it quickly. It's now they play it back into the centre of the field. Now it's knocked forward as Stevenage come to challenge for it, but Oxford just play it back to their centre backs midway inside their own half as now they work the ball forward, coming up towards the halfway line, playing it out wide on that far side as they still come forward here into the Stevenage half. Stevenage shifting players across to press the ball as Oxford just cut it back there and now play it into the centre. Now they come forward again, but forced to play back out wide again as Stevenage press well from the front. As now Oxford trying to edge the way up towards the edge of the box, but finding it difficult as Stevenage pressing the ball well, but Oxford have managed to come inside here as they get the shot off, but it's knocked away as the ball deflects outside the box, and now Stevenage kick it long out to this near side as eventually it just bounces out of play for a throw-in. Jamie's saying, all right, sorry. So, no, I agree, Jamie. It is not fair on the players, mate. It is not fair on the players. Like I say, we all want to see plenty of football. We're all football fans. We want to see as much football as we possibly can. But if we want to see the best football, we can't keep having this intensity of games to the point where it's burning players out. And I know the scrap, as Rich Ball Sports said earlier, I know they're scrapping the replays now in the FA Cup. But the only reason, in my opinion, the only reason they're doing that is because UEFA are going to be introducing the new Champions League next season, which is going to mean more European games for UK clubs that are involved. But why should that be put? Why should other clubs have to suffer less opportunity in the FA Cup just to accommodate European football? That's not fair. But as we know, guys, football people, people managing football are not football people. They're money people, and they're only interested in the profit. But yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. Thank you for answering, mate. And Ben is saying, just left a like, can't stay though. Okay, thank you, Ben. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Good to see you. Ben, one of our regular fans. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good night, whatever you're doing, Ben. And thank you for dropping in, mate. Top man. Thank you, Ben. So we've got a corner here for Stevenage. As the ball crossed in, it's deep. Knocked towards goal as Oxford managed to knock it away. And now Stevenage deflected out to this near side. It's now they come forward, taking it to the byline, but Oxford just come across and marshal the ball out of play, and that will be a goal kick to Oxford. So, yeah, nice one, Ben. You're an absolute diamond, mate. Thank you. And as I say, hope you're having a good night, whatever you're up to tonight. And thank you, mate. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. Oxford now on the charge as they play the ball long down this near side as Stevenage, well, they just come towards the edge of the box there. And Stevenage just a little tug on the shirt. And the referee, I think, yeah, he's going to give the foul. Has he given that inside the box or outside the box? Let's just see this a minute. Played long down the field. The challenge is made just outside the box. Oh, come on, that can't be a penalty. He's dived. He's dived. The Oxford player has dived. That is a clear dive. No question about it. Minimal contact. And Rodriguez has chucked himself to the ground. That is a shot on. The referee's been suckered into it. He's given it as a penalty. That is a really poor decision. And I'm getting fed up with these players cheating me to get an advantage. It's getting pathetic. So Oxford have got an undeserved penalty here. Apologies if you're noticing, guys, the radar is slightly ahead of me, but I've got no control over that. I literally share it on the screen to keep you guys better informed. So apologies for the difference in time, but as I say, it just keeps you guys better informed in case I miss something, because obviously I'm always also try to read out your comments to help you guys feel part of the Fanden project. So now penalty taken by Oxford, and it's low and hard into the near side of the net, which gets Oxford level. 58 minutes, 58 and a half minutes gone. Oxford 1, Stevenage 1. But I've got to say, guys, that was a dive. There was no question. That was not a penalty. Wait till you see the replays later. That is definitely no question about it. He's a diver. I'm getting fed up with these players keep cheating. If I know some fans think it's okay and it's fine if it goes for you, but when it goes against you, there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse. So for me, it's about time we had a crackdown on these players that keep diving because it's just poor and it's spoiling the quality of the game, guys. Win with honour and pride, not by cheating. Now the ball kicked long up the field as it's played back to the goalkeeper. Now he kicks it long down the field as Stevenage head it back in the direction it came from. But now the referee's blown for a foul here. Piolo saying Jamie Villa are still in it, mate. Yeah, they are, mate. Flying the flag for the UK, the only team left in Europe. Piolo saying hello and bye, Ben. Take care. Awesome. Thank you, Piolo. It's top man. Top man. Lucarero Perez. How you doing, Perez? How's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Perez, Lucaro Perez, saying, well, I can't tell what he's saying. He's speaking in Spanish, but a big hello to you, mate. Sorry, I don't understand the language. Don't speak Spanish, but thank you for dropping in. There's a free kick taken now. It's not long down the field, but eventually it's knocked out of play. So that will be possession back with Oxford as now they play out from the back. Piolo is saying, Lucaro, hello, but don't understand the language. He's speaking in Spanish. I understand a tiny bit of Spanish, enough to detect one or two words, but I can't speak it fluently or anything. But thank you for that, Piolo. It's nice one, mate. And Paris saying draw 1-1. Yep, 1-1 so far at the moment, mate. Like I said, I don't think Oxford deserve that goal. Jamie's saying, oh yeah, Gaz, mate. FA don't care about fans. They're only there for money, but them don't like helping little teams out. Absolutely, I totally agree, Jamie. Well said, mate. Well said. It's not acceptable. I would love to fight for change, guys. I would really love to fight for change, but the only way you're going to get change is by fans coming together and putting pressure on the football authorities to change the way they're doing things and stop focusing solely on the money. We all know money is a big part of the game, and we all accept that. But it doesn't have to be the game, does it? It doesn't have to rule the game like it's doing now. That's what we're getting to now. We're moving into the age of where money is becoming more important than the integrity and the quality of the sport that we all love. And that's not right. But obviously, that's my opinion. You guys welcome to share your own thoughts. But thank you for that, Jamie. I do agree with you, mate. It's just shambolic, isn't it, mate? So if you just join us, guys, we're on at 82 minutes gone, 1-1 at the moment, as Oxford just equalised a couple of minutes ago with what I can only describe as an undeserved penalty, diving on the edge of the box, and it wasn't even in the box. That's the best of it, guys. They given the foul, and the foul wasn't even in the box. It was outside the box. So the referee just, I'm just disgusted that the referee could even consider that's a penalty. This is the reason is, guys, this is supposed to be a professional referee. How can a referee not tell the difference between a challenge outside the box and a challenge inside the box? You know, we're not talking margins here. It was obvious to everybody that it was outside the box. If you don't believe me, wait till you see the highlights. Oxford now on the charge as again they play it out wide on this near side. Ball crossed in as Oxford with a shot, and it's over the top of the crossbar. And that will be relief for Stevenage. It's Oxford with the momentum more at the moment in the second half. So Lucas Perez saying draw. Well, thank you for that, Lucas. Nice one, mate. And Jamie saying pure. Yeah, mate. Villa still in, pal. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Jamie. And Pure with a thumbs up to Jamie. Top stuff, guys. Daniel Green saying, we'll bottle it as always. Who's wheel? Who's wheel, mate? Which club are you? Which club do you support, Daniel? I'm not sure, mate, but thank you for that. And welcome to Football Fan Then UK. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. What I would say, Daniel, and I say it to our fans, keep the faith, mate. Keep the faith. I understand the frustration, believe you, mate. I understand the frustration, but as long as you're in the fight, keep the faith. Positive vibes, mate. You got to have the positive vibes. But thank you for that, Daniel Green. And as I say, mate, welcome to Fanden. So substitution here for Oxford. So we've got a throw in on this near side for Stevenage, midway inside the Oxford half of the field as the ball thrown long now into the box. It's headed away by Stevenage as it's knocked up the field. And now Stevenage intercept it just inside the Oxford half as they knock the ball forward, chipping it, trying to get in behind the Oxford defence. But the goalkeeper manages to come and intercept that, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Oxford as now they get on the charge, playing it out wide on that far side as they play it forward. Pace, but as the ball's played forward inside the Stevenage half, Stevenage managed to win it back. Now Stevenage playing it forward into the Oxford half as Oxford come to challenge for it, and eventually it's gone out of play for a throw-in on that far side. Pure Law is saying, Gaz, grass too long again. He should have been red carded and sent off. Ridiculous by the sounds of it. Well, he was outside the box. It was definitely out. Like I say, you'll see. I'm sure you guys will have a look at the highlights later on at full time when they put up on YouTube. But honest, guys, I wouldn't. Like, I give you my honest, neutral opinion, and I have no preference over either team. But that was a dive. It was a dive, but not only was it a dive, when you wait till you see the replay, it's obvious that it's outside the box. The challenge is outside the box, not inside the box. So the referee has been conned, and what I'm most shocked about is that the referee didn't recognise that the challenge was outside the box. It's one thing in being conned with a dive, but to be conned that it was a challenge inside the box as well. I mean, come on. Do you know what I mean? As the saying goes, does he need to go to Specsavers or what? If a referee can't see that clear and obvious, then he shouldn't be refereeing. I'm sorry, but you'll see what I mean when you see it later, guys. It's obvious that the challenge is outside the box. But thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Nice one, mate. Now, Oxford challenging on that far side, but Stevenage just managing to keep the possession as they play it forward now. Oh, they got in behind the Oxford defence on that far side as now they come into the box, trying to get the cross in there, but it's blocked off by the Oxford defenders. The ball deflects away, and now Oxford win it back on that far side as now they play it back into the centre of the field. It's knocked up towards the halfway line as Stevenage challenge for it. Now Stevenage knocking it out wide on this near side as they come forward now. Racing towards the Oxford box. Oxford challenge for it. And where's the foul, ref? Oh, this referee's definitely got a narrative here, hasn't he? That was a foul, and he's not giving it for Stevenage. Now Stevenage playing the ball across the field out to that far side as it's now shot comes in, but it's blocked off, and the ball ricochets up the field as now Oxford on the attack. Oxford coming forward into the Stevenage half. Playing it down the centre as they come towards the edge of the box. Now playing it out to this near side as Stevenage come to press the ball. Oxford just cutting it back there as now he plays it inside. Stevenage again still trying to challenge for it here as Oxford now play it back into the centre on the edge of the D there as it's knocked away. Stevenage trying to win it there, and eventually they get the foul as now Stevenage trying to take it quickly, but the referee bringing it back, having none of that. So that will be a free kick to Stevenage, just on the edge of the centre circle inside their own half. I would say about 3 or 4 yards from the centre circle, guys. Pure Lawless saying, Daniel, hello. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lawless. And a thumbs up from Daniel. Top stuff, mate. And Jamie also saying, hi, Daniel. Awesome. You guys, absolutely class, as always. Thank you. Loving the positive vibes. Goalkeeper now kicks the ball long down the field as both sets of players try to challenge for it there, and it's gone out of play on this near side for a throw into Oxford, deep inside their own half. And so thank you for that, guys. Daniel saying, I'm not complaining, but never a penalty in 10,000 years. Well, I agree, Daniel. I totally agree, mate. Absolutely. Like I say, I've no preference. I'm being totally honest with you guys. No preference in this game whatsoever. May the best team win. But we just want to see honesty from these players not diving, and we want to see competent refereeing. As a football fan, is that too much to ask? Do you know what I mean? I don't think so. But thank you for that, Daniel. Totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree. Now the ball with Oxford on that far side as they cut it back into the centre. It's pressed from the front there by Stevenage as Oxford just play it back to the goalkeeper. And Piolo saying, Ole, Gaz, that's all I know of Spanish. Ole. Now Stevenage on the attack as the ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away by Oxford. It's now Oxford picking up the pieces outside the box. Stevenage trying to challenge for it there as it's knocked out wide on this near side. And Oxford just cut it back there, playing it back to their defence. Now they come forward, playing it up towards the halfway line as they switch the play out to that far side now, coming into the Stevenage half. Stevenage pressing the ball well low as Oxford managed to work through the press. And now Oxford on the charge, racing towards the edge of the box as they take it to the byline. Ball crossed in, and it goes right across the face of goal and out to this near side as it goes out for a throw-in. But that was a really good cross into the box, but nobody able to get on the end of it. Pure saying, all right, thank you for that, mate. And Daniel is saying, Oxford? Are you an Oxford fan, mate? Oxford, fair enough. Thank you for your honesty, mate. Top massive respect to you there for that. Respect your honesty. So we're going to have a double substitution here, I think, from Oxford. Jamie's saying it was outside the box. That ref is a joke. Can't he see it's outside? Well said, Jamie. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. I'm just glad to see you guys showing some passion as well about the poor referee standards. And this lad's young enough, and all. Just seeing the referee, it's not like he's an old guy either. He's I don't know, early 30s. He's not an old guy, so it's not like he could be complaining, saying, "Oh, I'm." Well, in a comedy sense, let's just put it this way: he's not a coffin dodger. So it's Bodine and Henry coming on, Rodriguez and Goodrum coming off for Oxford. But yeah, I agree, Jamie. So we've got a throw in on this near side for Oxford as they take the throw in now, midway inside their own half. Stevenage trying to challenge as Oxford kick the ball long down the field. Stevenage just managing to get to it first, though, as Oxford, well, they tried to get the ball there, but couldn't keep it under control, and it's deflected out of play for a throw in on this near side to Stevenage, midway inside their own half. Don't forget, guys, if you like us covering this game or League One, please do hit that like button. That's the best way to let us know. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you're listening in on Kick, then please do follow. It would be a pleasure to have you part of the Fanden community. Now the ball comes back in play as it's played up the field and knocked straight out of play again for another throw into Stevenage. About 5 yards from the halfway line as they take the throw in quickly now. Long ball down the field as Stevenage managing to keep it under pressure there. As Oxford trying to challenge, but Stevenage knock it right out towards the edge of the pitch here, keeping it in. As now they play it back into the middle. Oxford just getting bodies back behind the ball here as Stevenage knocking it about with confidence as they eventually play it out towards the far side of the field. Now it's played forward as Oxford tried to challenge and well, the foul given there by the referee, and that will be a free kick to Oxford on that far side, just outside their own box. Jamie saying, if I'm watching on TV, it's outside the box. He on the pitch, still can't see it. What a joke. All refs getting so bad. Uh, now them getting the jobs. Well said, Jamie. I agree, mate. Although I've got to point out that I think fans in the lower leagues, like particularly League One and League Two, and non-league, definitely, have been complaining about the referees, quality of the referees for a long time, long before VAR was introduced. Obviously, because a lot of the younger referees that are up and coming, new referees, they get they get given games in the non-league section at first to get some experience, and then they get moved up to League One and League Two to get more experience. But just because they're getting more experience doesn't mean they're getting it right, does it? But yeah, well said, Jamie. It's just getting bad, isn't it? Why should we? We should be talking about the game, and instead, yet again, we're talking about another poor decision from a referee, and it's getting beyond the joke. It's like almost every game now that we're picking up the poor decisions from referees, and it's just not acceptable. And what's even more not acceptable, guys, is that players and managers are not allowed to come out and speak freely about it after games. That's what makes it totally worse, because we should be allowed to, what happened to a good old fashioned thing called constructive criticism? Why should players and managers not be able to exert free speech after a game and express their frustration? Oxford now with a free kick as the ball knocked towards goal, but it's blocked off there as it's knocked away. And now Oxford playing it out wide to that far side as now another cross comes in. It's knocked away again by Stevenage, but Oxford picking it up on the edge of the box, and another foul comes in there as Roberts with just got a nudge on the back of the Oxford player. I don't think he'd done it intentionally. He jumped for the ball, and as he landed, his momentum just kind of took him into the Oxford player, and he just put an arm up there and knocked the Oxford player to the ground. But yeah, well said, Jamie. Piolo saying Gaz. Piolo saying Gaz. Couple of comments on here. Agree with you, Jamie. Agree with you, Jamie. Watching it. Well, thank you for that, Pure Lawlist. So free kick here for Oxford, outside the box, right on the edge of the D. Very central. And now the shot comes in, and it's always rising as it goes over the top of the crossbar and out of play. So yeah, thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Also saying sounds like the referee favours Oxford. Well, some of the decisions he's given so far in this game certainly indicate that, and we don't. I'm fed up. We keep talking about referees. To be honest, guys, it's about time the mainstream media started highlighting it more, innit? If you ask me, but unfortunately, we can't count on them because they're part of the problem as well. Ball kicked long up the field as it's not back in the direction it came from, and it goes out of play on this near side for a throw into Stevenage, midway inside their own half. Jamie is saying, Pure, if you can watch it on YouTube or TV in a bit, you'll see what me and Gaz on about, pal. Absolutely. Well said, Jamie. Yeah, I'm sure you guys that can't watch it will check out the highlights later. But thank you for that, Jamie. Nice one, mate. Yeah, I encourage you guys to check it out later. You'll see exactly what we're talking about with that penalty. Well, as the ball's played long down the field there, it's knocked towards goal as the goalkeeper came to try and keep it in play, but it's gone out. So that's going to be a corner on this near side for Stevenage. Corner comes in. It's deep, headed away by Oxford as Stevenage picking up the pieces outside the box, but unable to keep it there as now Oxford win it back. Now Oxford charging forward as they knock the ball in behind the Stevenage defence. Shot comes in, and the goalkeeper makes the save as the ball deflects away, and Oxford managing to try and challenge for it on that far side as Stevenage managed to regain the possession. Now Stevenage playing it back into the centre. As Oxford come to press the ball, but Stevenage just cut it back to their centre backs there as they now knock the ball out towards this near side. Now the ball switched out to the opposite side of the field as Stevenage play it up towards the halfway line. Ball kicked long down that far side of the field, but Oxford managed to get to it first as they just knock it out of play on that far side, and that will be a throw into Oxford. Sorry, Stevenage. Yeah, that was a really good run for that last opportunity from Oxford. Piolo saying, Jamie, I will watch the highlights later on, mate. Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. It'll only be a couple of minutes long highlights, won't it? But definitely worth a watch. You'll see exactly how bad that decision was by the referee. Now the ball kicked long down the field as Stevenage managed to intercept it as they pushed out wide on this near side and they just let the ball roll out play for a throw in. And Stevenage now to make a substitution. If you're just joining us, guys, we're on 79 minutes gone, just gone past 79 minutes, currently 1-1. Stevenage here making a substitution. Freeman coming off, and it's Elliot List coming on. So, yep, 79 minutes gone, 1-1. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could, and thank you very much if you have already. Stevenage now with a throw in on this near side, deep inside the Oxford half. Long ball into the box as it's knocked away by Oxford. Stevenage managing to pick up the possession outside the box as they head it out to this near side, but it's gone out for a throw in to Oxford. Jamie saying, Pure, you see what me and Gaz on about? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that, Jamie. Nice one, mate. And Jamie saying, he 29. Is he 29? No way. 29-year-old referee and he's not got good eyesight. Ball played forward here as Oxford head it away and just pick up the pieces on the edge of their own box. Now they play it out wide on that far side as they kick it long up towards the halfway line. It's intercepted by Stevenage. Now Stevenage playing it back to the goalkeeper. Ball chipped forward as now it's knocked. Oh, Stevenage now on the attack as they play the ball into the box. And the goalkeeper dragged out wide there. But Stevenage defenders managed to knock it away before another shot came in. And the goalkeeper has deflected it wide. No, yep, it did take it. So corner on the far side for Stevenage. 29. Thank you for letting us know, Jamie. That's shocking, mate. Jamie saying 29 can't see the outside of the box. We're talking about the referee, if you're wondering, guys, if you're listening in the background, we're talking about the referee, only 29, and he's made it a really bad decision in this game with regards to the penalty. Corner comes in as it goes right towards the back post, but no, just gets away from the players there as it's gone wide. I don't know if it took a deflection there off the Oxford man, but the question is, well, the referee with his eyesight has seen it. So, yeah, he has seen it. We've got another corner, this time on this near side. But, yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. Corner now on this near side. Ball crossed in. It's deep. Headed away by Oxford as it's deflected out towards that far side. Now Oxford kicking the ball long up the field as Stevenage. They've managed. Oxford now on the charge as they managed to keep possession there and racing into the box as they try to get the shot on goal, but it's blocked off by the Stevenage defender as the ball deflects behind, and that's going to be a corner on the far side for Oxford. Well, Oxford played the ball up the field as initially Stevenage managed to intercept it, but they didn't keep the ball under control very well, and they were able to. That allowed Oxford to win the ball back and then charge in behind the Stevenage defence, and that's how they got the opportunity. Now the corner comes in as it's knocked away by Stevenage, and Oxford challenge for it further up the field as they managed to win it back. Stevenage challenging right back, and eventually it's gone out for a throw in on this near side. Pure Life saying, Jamie, even Daniel said it was never a pen. He certainly did. Yeah, he did. Paris is saying Sheffield United, 3 o'clock, Burnley tomorrow. Yep, it is, mate. Paris saying Sheffield, Burnley, 3 p.m. tomorrow. Yes. Thank you for that, Paris. Jamie saying, yeah. Paris, yeah, at the Lane. Should be a good game, that. Now the ball comes in from the throw-in as it's headed back in the direction it came from. Stevenage heading it up towards the halfway line as they managed to keep it possession now, knocking it forward down this near side as Oxford managed to get to it first. Now they clear the ball up the field. Now Oxford winning the possession on the halfway line as they cut it back into the centre, but it's gifted right back to Stevenage as they just play it back to their defensive line midway inside their own half. Piolo is saying, Paris, that's Jamie's team. Daniel saying, you'd think a game on Sky would have a solid ref, but nope. Absolutely well said. Well said, Daniel. Well said, mate. Totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree with you. Respect to you, mate. Respect to you for that. Because as I say, if it was the other way around, it would be extremely frustrating. So respect to you, mate, for being honest enough to acknowledge that the referee did make a really boneheaded decision. Now the ball played out wide on this near side as Oxford coming forward towards the edge of the box. Tempted cross there as it's knocked away by Stevenage. And the ball bounces out of play on this near side for a throw-in. And that will be a throw-in to Oxford. So, yeah, big respect to you, Daniel. Thank you for that, mate. Jamie saying, I miss old school football. Not these days. Can't even talk about games. What is football coming to? I totally agree, Jamie. Well, we can speak freely about games. It's the players and managers that are not allowed to. Otherwise, they risk getting a fine off the FA or the EFL, which is just a disgrace. But if I was a player, believe you me, I would test that rule. Believe you me. Oxford now coming forward down this near side as it's crossed into the box. It's headed wide. And that should be a goal kick to Stevenage. Oxford are trying to claim the corner, but I'm sure that come off an Oxford player as it was crossed in. Let's just have a look. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. So it should be a goal kick. And I think the referee's given it. Pure Loyal is saying, Daniel, good fair refs are hard to find. Yeah, they are. Well said, mate. And Jamie saying, Pure, I tell you, it's going to be 1-1. You did, Jamie. Yeah, you did, mate. You could be right. We've still got time for a winner. We're on 86 and a half minutes gone. Still opportunity for one of these teams to win it. But they're going to have to come up with a goal soon as now Oxford playing the ball out wide on that far side, coming forward as Stevenage come to press the ball. But Oxford just cut it back there as now they play it into the centre. Stevenage pressing the ball here from the front, but Oxford eventually play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. But yeah, you did, Jamie. Daniel is saying, wait till you come across Trevor Kettle. Worst ref ever. I might have already come across him, Daniel, because we've done it. We do a lot of games here on Fanden across all UK leagues. So I might have already come across him, mate. I just obviously I haven't got familiar with his name. But I'm going to be giving, as I say, you guys can see the first post. I've done a mid-season ref report that I did for Premier League to test it. I'll be doing another one at the end of the season. But if you guys like that kind of ref report, please do go and check that out. It's in the shorts section. Do check it out. Let me know, because if it proves to be popular, if you guys like that kind of thing, and it proves to be popular, then I will start trying to do it for not just the Premier League, but also Scottish football and the EFL leagues as well. But obviously, I want to see if you guys actually like it, because a lot of work goes into that, making that kind of post. But if you guys like it, then it's worth putting the work in. Oxford now with the possession. As they play it back to the goalkeeper again here, as Stevenage pressing really well from the front. Goalkeeper chips the ball up to at the halfway line as it's intercepted by Stevenage. Now Stevenage trying to play it out wide on that far side, but goes to ground there, and no foul given as Oxford make the challenge. And now Stevenage win it back as they challenge right back and win it back as they play it forward. But Oxford managed to intercept it there at the defensive line. Now trying to play it back into the centre here as they switch the play out to the near side of the field on this near side. Now played forward as they come into the Stevenage half. Stevenage coming across to challenge for it. It's played forward there, and Oxford trying to get the cross into the box, but it takes a deflection off the Stevenage player and goes out for a throw-in on this near side. But thank you for that, Daniel. I'll certainly keep an eye out for him in the future, mate. Trevor Kettle. The Kettle, I might have come across him because Kettle rings a bell. But yeah, difficult to remember all the referees when I cover English, EFL, Premier League, and Scottish football as well. So a lot of referees to remember. But I'm not good with names either, guys, as some of you already know. But thank you for that, Daniel. Pure Lolist saying, Jamie, yes, mate, you did. Thank you, Pure Lolist. Don't forget, guys, if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. And if you're listening in on Kick, please do follow. And if you could, guys, would be appreciated if you could hit that like button. So I think we're gonna have a substitution here for Stevenage. It's getting late. We're in the last 20 seconds of normal time here. Are you making this substitution or what? 5 minutes to be added on at the end of this second half, guys. Pure saying Jamie special. Jamie saying Pure, I can see the future. Yeah. Thumbs up from Pure Lawless. Top stuff, guys. Jamie saying, yeah, guys, I looked him up. He's 29. He's 30 this year. Well, 29-year-old player. 29-year-old referee should not be having any trouble with eyesight being able to see whether a foul is inside or outside the box. Obviously, there's some once in a blue moon that are on the line, and that's fair enough that when that's in dispute. But that was clearly outside the box, so there's no debate. And how a 29-year-old man can have trouble seeing that is beyond me. He should not be refereeing if he can't recognise that. Oxford now with the possession, played out wide on this near side as they knock it forward there, but it's intercepted by Stevenage. And now Stevenage playing it out wide on this near side as they chip the ball forward there, but it's gone straight out of play. Really poor ball line. And that will be a throw into Oxford, just inside their own half, about 5 yards from the halfway line. But yep, thank you for that, Jamie. Top man, thank you for looking it up. I appreciate you looking that up, mate. So another substitution here, guys, for Stevenage this time. So yep, nice one, Jamie. So Stevenage with the substitution, and it's White and Roberts coming off, and it's Thompson and Sweeney coming on. Pure Life saying, Gaz, Jamie, Daniel, Paris, and all in the chat going to get a bit to eat. Catch up soon. All the best to all, as usual. Well, thank you for being with us, Pure Lolist. Always a pleasure, mate. Yep, thank you. Enjoy your food. Enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Stay safe and well. And yeah, hope you enjoy the football over the weekend, mate. I'm sure we'll catch up with you in the next day or two. But yeah, best wishes to you and your lovely lady. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Take care, mate. Stay safe. Ball knocked out of play on that far side now for Stevenage as it's played forward. Oxford trying to challenge for it as they managed to win it back here, Oxford, and now play it back to the goalkeeper. We've got 2 minutes. We're 2.5 minutes into the 5, so 2.5 minutes, just short of 2.5 minutes remaining. Oxford now playing the ball long down the field as it's headed forward there as Stevenage. Oh, Stevenage have picked it up now as Stevenage charging forward, but Oxford come across and make the challenge as they manage to win it back. Now playing it out wide on this near side as Oxford racing forward as they play the ball back into the centre. working their way up towards the edge of the box here as the shot comes in, but it's knocked away by Stevenage as it's blasted up the field, and Oxford win back the possession just inside their own half. Sorry, guys. Felt like the hair or something then floating in my face. Now Oxford with the possession on that far side as they just cut the ball back to the halfway line as Stevenage happy to just sit off as now Oxford kick it long down the field out towards this near side as Stevenage have headed it away and it's gone out of play for a throw-in to Oxford deep in the Stevenage half on this near side of the field. Jamie, sorry mate, just out. Come to a sec as Oxford now with the possession. Ball crossed in. It's knocked away by Stevenage as Stevenage now play the ball out wide to that far side, but they've just gifted the possession straight back to Oxford as Oxford pick it up on the halfway line. Now they play the ball forward on that far side, racing towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in and it's headed over the bar, well over the bar. And that will be a goal kick to Stevenage. Jamie saying, Pure, catch up soon, mate. You take care, pal. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Thank you for that, Jamie. You're a star, mate. AA38063. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Double A 38063 saying great stuff, thanks for this. No problem, mate, my pleasure, and thank you very much for your kind words, appreciated, and thank you thank you for that, mate. Pleasure to have you with us here at Fan Den, mate, and thank you again for your kind words. Now the ball knocked into the centre of the field as it's knocked forward there by Oxford as they eventually play it out wide to that far side as now they race towards the edge of the Stevenage box. Stevenage trying to challenge for it, but Oxford still managed to get the cross in, but it's deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner on the far side. Pure Lollis with a thumbs up to Jamie. Awesome, thank you, Pure Lollis. And Daniel saying, come on, you yellows. Thank you for that, Daniel. Sorry, mate. Jamie saying, no worries, Gaz, mate. Corner comes in as it deflected behind. And I think that might be the last opportunity for Oxford. Jamie saying, no worries, Gaz, mate. That's why we all here to help you, pal. Thank you, Jamie. Very kind of you to say, mate. Yep, absolutely. That's love. That's one of the things I love about the Fan Den community. We all get to help each other learn more football knowledge because we've all got football knowledge, but obviously there's that much football and there's that much knowledge. We can all always help each other learn a bit more. But thank you for that, Jamie. Top man. So there goes the full-time whistle, guys, and it is finished. Oxford 1, Stevenage 1, and ended up. I think Oxford count themselves lucky, in fairness. No disrespect to Oxford fans or anything. They're a great club, obviously both great clubs, but Stevenage, I think they'll feel hard done by with that penalty decision. But fair play. Oxford never gave up. They kept trying. They kept fighting. So I suppose if you look at their effort, then they deserved the equaliser. But if you look at the actual way they was given the equaliser by the penalty decision, then I'm sure you would agree that it was an unfair penalty decision. But Oxford, as I say, they played well, trying to keep going right to the final whistle, trying to find that winner. Didn't quite find it. So now, obviously, they're still in the position where they can fight for that playoff spot, but it's no longer in their own hands. As I'm sure Lincoln and Blackpool obviously will be giving it everything they've got tomorrow to try and close the gap on Oxford. And now Oxford only one game remaining for them, so that will put them in sixth position still on 74 points with this point that they've got tonight. So let's have a look in the league table in a second, guys. Paris is saying 1-1. Thank you, Paris. Nice one, mate. And Daniel is saying that's all she wrote out of our hands now. Night all. Thank you, Daniel. Been a pleasure having you with us, mate. And thank you for getting involved in the Fan Den community chat. Best wishes to you and your family, mate. And As I say, thank you for being with us. A pleasure having your conversation and company. Top man Daniel, stay safe, mate. Stay safe. Right, guys, let's have a quick look at the full-time stats, and we'll have a quick look at the table as well. Just bear with me a second, guys, as I bring it up on the screen for you guys to see. But don't worry if you can't see it. I will read it out to you. And don't forget, guys, before you leave, please do hit that like button if you haven't. Would be appreciated. And thank you if you have already. So here's how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Don't worry, as I say, I'll read it out to you. Shots, total shots, 25 for Oxford, 2 for Stevenage. Shots on target, 6 for Oxford, none for Stevenage. Possession, 66% for Oxford, 34% for Stevenage. Passes, 535 for Oxford, 286 for Stevenage. Pass accuracy, it's 82% for Oxford and 62% for Stevenage. Fouls, 9 against Oxford, 17 against Stevenage. Yellow cards, none for Oxford, 3 against Stevenage. Red cards, none. Offsides, 2 against Oxford, 1 against Stevenage. And corners, 8 for Oxford, 5 for Stevenage. So let's have a look at the table. As you guys can see, Oxford remain in 6th position, as I said a moment ago, on 45 games played, 74 points. Obviously, Lincoln and Blackpool right behind them can close the gap, as they have on Lincoln on 44 games played, 71 points, and obviously Blackpool also 44 games on 70 points. So if both of those teams or either of those teams win tomorrow, they'll close the gap on Oxford with 1 game remaining. So it's going to go to the last game of the season, guys, to see who's going to get that last playoff spot. I think that result will certainly encourage Lincoln and Blackpool in their games tomorrow. Certainly give them some belief. So we'll see how that turns out. But thank you for that, Daniel. And as I say, mate, been a pleasure having you involved. Take care. Jamie is saying big thanks again, guys. Great like again, pal. Chat up soon on weekend, mate. Have a great Friday night. Friday night left. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Jamie. As always, mate, it's a pleasure having your conversation and company, Jamie. Best wishes to you and Megan, mate, and stay safe and well. Enjoy chilling out on your Friday evening, mate. And yeah, I certainly look forward to enjoying more footy chat with you over the weekend, Jamie. As always, a pleasure having you involved, mate. Best wishes. Take care, mate. Stay safe. And Ben is saying, good result for Lincoln. Absolutely, yeah, but definitely, Ben. But obviously, Lincoln now need to go and get a good performance tomorrow, don't they, to capitalise on it. But you're absolutely right. Thank you for that, Ben, and thank you for being with us, mate. A pleasure having you involved in the Fanden community chat, top man. And Paris saying 1-1. Yes, thank you, Paris. And also mentioned to you as well, Paris, thank you for being with us, mate. And Jamie is saying live, hashtag live. I'm not sure what that's meaning. Thank you, Jamie. I'm not following you there quite, mate. AA 38063 saying your commentary, you're commentating any games tomorrow. Yes, I'll be on tomorrow. I'm always on a Saturday in some way. I'm not sure what games I'm doing yet. I'm going to try and get home. It depends what time I get home from work. But if I can, I'm going to try and get home from work for the Scottish Cup semi-final at dinner time. And then I'm not sure what game I'm doing at 3 o'clock. But if I am doing one. But thank you for being with us. AA 38063. As I say, welcome. As I say, thank you for being with us, and a pleasure to have you involved in the Fanden community chat tonight, mate. And best wishes to you, and thank you for dropping in, mate. Stay safe and well. And John Walker saying the ball in our court now, Lincoln. Absolutely, yep. Well said, John. Yep, you're right, mate. See what happens tomorrow, Lincoln. Obviously, we'll be playing tomorrow. I'm not sure who you got. I'm not sure who you guys have got tomorrow. Although I've not had a chance to look at tomorrow's fixtures. But yeah, definitely, you guys got the chance tomorrow to capitalise and take advantage. But obviously, I'm sure Blackpool will be thinking the same thing as well because obviously they're just 1 point behind you guys. So Lincoln going to have to be really focused tomorrow. Obviously, let's hope the players don't feel the pressure of Blackpool breathing down the neck and just have confidence. Just have confidence in their own ability and go out there and do their business and give it all they've got. As fans, that's the least we can ask for, isn't it, guys? But thank you for that, John. And as I say, thank you for being with us tonight. It's been a pleasure having your company. Take care, mate. And Jamie saying, my last comment, Gaz, it's saying, like, not live, pal. All right. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, guys, please do hit that like button before you leave. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. So yeah, that's it from me for now, guys. It's been a pleasure having you all involved. I look forward to seeing you guys on future streams. And as I say, I will be back with you tomorrow and hopefully see some of you guys then. But thank you, as always, for all you guys that kept the chat positive. Really appreciate it. Final word goes to John, saying thanks, my friend. Thank you, John. Been a pleasure, mate. And as I say, best wishes to you and your family. And thank you again, mate. Top man. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Going to go and grab some food. But as I say, been a nice chat tonight with you guys in the live chat, in the Fandom community chat. So hopefully see some of you guys that are new to the channel in future streams. But as I say, for me, for tonight, that's it. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Enjoy the weekend ahead. And hopefully your team, whatever team you support, you guys get a good result over the weekend. But as I say, from me, that's it. Take care. See you soon.